Hello and welcome. There's a very easy way to solve this cube root equation. Now let us call this first cube root A and the second cube root B. Now we have that A minus B is equal to 2. Coming back to this first substitution, we have that A is equal to the cube root of x plus 10. Of course, you know that if we raise both sides of this equation to power 3, then this is going to take care of that. And we have that a cube is equal to x plus 10. When we do the same thing to the second substitution, we have that b is equal to the cube root of x minus 10. Once more, if we raise both sides of this equation to power 3, then this is going to take care of that. And we have that b cubed is equal to x minus 10. Now notice that if we subtract this second equation from the first equation, we will be able to eliminate x, because on the left hand side of this equation, we have a cubed minus b cubed, while on the right hand side we have x minus x, which is 0, and then 10 minus 10, which is equal to 20. So from this cube root equation, we have been able to generate a system of simultaneous equations. The first equation is a minus b is equal to 2. And the second equation is a cubed minus b cubed is equal to 20. Now, there are several ways of solving this system of equations. We can start with the first equation. We have that a minus b is equal to 2. Now, let us raise both sides of this equation to power 3. Expanding the left-hand side, we have a cubed minus 3 times a squared b plus 3 times ab squared minus b cubed. And of course, this is equal to 2 to the power 3, which is 8. Now let us collect like terms. We have a cubed minus b cubed. Then we have minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared, and this is equal to 8. Now we can factorize this. We have a cubed minus b cubed minus 3ab into, now minus 3a squared b divided by minus 3ab is going to give us a, and 3ab squared divided by minus 3ab is going to give us minus b, and of course this is still equal to 8. Now remember that a cubed minus b cubed is equal to 20. So this is equal to 20. Then we have minus 3ab. And remember that a minus b is equal to 2. So here we have 2. And everything is equal to 8. Now rearranging this equation, we have that 20. Let us move this over to the left-hand side. It becomes minus 8. And let us move this over to the right-hand side. It becomes 3ab times 2. Now 20 minus 8, of course, is equal to 12. And this is equal to 2 times 3 is 6ab. Now we can divide through this equation by 6. 12. This gives us 2. This is 1. So ultimately we have that AB is equal to 2. Now, if you don't want to start with the first equation, you can also start with the second equation. Now, from here, we have that a cubed minus b cubed is equal to 20. Now, this is the difference of two cubes, and we can factorize that. When we factorize this, we have a minus b multiplied by a squared plus b squared plus a times b, that is ab, and of course this is equal to 20. But then remember that a squared plus b squared can also be written as a minus b squared plus 2ab. And then here we have plus ab. And of course, this is being multiplied by a minus b. Everything is equal to 20. Now, 2ab plus ab is 3ab. So this is 3ab plus a minus b squared. This is equal to 20. And this is multiplied by a minus b. Now we have that a minus b is equal to 2. So this is 2 times 2 squared, which is 4, plus 3ab, and this is equal to 20. Let us divide through this equation by 2. We have that 4 plus 3ab is equal to 10. Subtracting 4 from both sides of the equation, we have that 3ab is equal to 10 minus 4, which is 6. And finally, dividing both sides of this equation by 3, we have that ab is equal to 2. So wherever you start from, whether you start from the first equation or from the second equation, you will always get that ab is equal to 2. And finally, we know that a is the cube root of x plus 10 and b is the cube root of x minus 10, and the product of these two is equal to 2. Combining these two, we have the cube root of x plus 10 times x minus 10. This is equal to 2. Now you know that x plus 10 times x minus 10 is the difference of two squares. So this is the cube root of x squared minus 10 squared, which is 100, and this is equal to 2. Now, to get rid of this cube root, of course, we raise both sides of this equation to power 3. This is going to cancel that, and we have that x squared minus 100 is equal to 2 to the power 3, which is 8. Now, moving this over to the right-hand side, we have that x squared is equal to 8 plus 100, that is 108. And finally, to find the values of x, we take square root of both sides of this equation. When we do that, we have that x is equal to plus or minus the square root of 108. But 108 is 36 times 3. And of course, you know that the square root of 36 is 6. So we have that x is equal to plus or minus 6 root 3. So the two values of x that satisfy this cube root equation are x equal to 6 root 3 and x equal to minus 6 root 3. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and you can see more tutorials here.